Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to be bringing you another shooting drill, and the name of this drill is called the 5-1 drill. This drill is going to be shot with a combination of carbine. I'm using an AR platform, but you could use AK or anything else like that, and it's also going to be using your pistol as well. So you're going to need a holster and a way to carry your pistol. You're going to need your rifle or carbine. You're also going to need a sling and preferably an additional magazine for your rifle. So the way this drill is going to work, from the low or the high ready, whichever you want to start from, on the sound of the shot timer, you're going to come up and you're going to put 5 rounds into the A zone of a standard USPSA target. On a target like that, which is just like the one you see behind me, the A zone is approximately a 6x11. So you could also use printer paper and just kind of fold over a couple inches and accomplish the exact same thing. So you're going to come up and put 5 rounds into that A zone. At that point, you're going to go to bolt lock, because at the beginning of the drill, you're only going to have 5 rounds in your magazine. When the gun goes to bolt lock, you're going to transition to your pistol and fire 1 round to a 1-inch square. So those targets don't have any 1-inch squares on it, but you can get yourself a real high-tech Sharpie like this one right here and just draw you a 1-inch square. So 5 rounds to the A zone, gun goes to bolt lock, transition, go to pistol, and fire 1 round to that 1-inch square. This is a really cool drill. I don't know if I mentioned it, but you'll do all this from 5 yards. There's not really a set par time for this drill, but I would advise, trying to do it under the 5-second mark would be a good standard. I like this drill because it forces you to go really, really fast with your rifle, and then you instantly have to really slow down that shot to make that a little bit more precise shot with your pistol. Very important not to slow your draw or your transition down just because you're about to make a precise shot with your pistol. A lot of times when someone runs a drill like this where they have to go really fast and then really slow, they will slow everything down, and that's just a bad habit to get into. When your gun goes to bolt lock, your rifle, you want to transition as fast as you can, get that pistol out as fast as you can and get to the wall, and then that's the time when you can slow down and make that shot. I am going to be drawing from a Safariland Level 2 ALS holster today, and I'm shooting this with my Glock 17. The rifle that I'm using, it's basically an Aero Precision. This is one I did build myself. It's got a Stinger rail, got a primary arms 1x6 optic, also has a Streamlight weapon light. Weapon lights are important, guys. You can take pretty much anything off this rifle you want, and the one thing that I would absolutely want to keep would be this weapon light. Bad things happen in the dark. You can't shoot what you can't see. There's a whole list of reasons. Weapon lights, high quality weapon lights, are important. With all that said, I'm going to move the camera around a little bit, step off 5 yards, and give this drill a run. That was a 285, and you can see it did record all 6 hits, or 6 shots I should say. And there's all the hits in the A zone, and there's the 1 to the 1-inch square. All the other hits there were previously marked. So overall, pretty clean run. Go ahead and run it one more time just for fun. That was a 275. Clean run. All in all, I'm pretty happy with how I did on this drill today. I do think 5 seconds is a good starting point for a lot of shooters, and then of course you can start working to get that faster and faster. For myself personally, I do try to keep this drill sub 3 seconds, which I was able to do today very consistently. Also, I didn't mention before, if there's anything other than 100% accuracy on this drill, regardless of your time, it is considered a fail. So you've got to keep those hits in the A zone with your rifle, and you've got to make that 1 shot to that 1-inch square with your pistol. Another thing I wanted to mention is, although after the last shot is fired with your pistol, the drill is technically over, I would highly recommend getting in the habit when you're running a drill of any kind, regardless of what type of drill it is, that you practice correct follow through. So be very reluctant to come off that pistol, and then when you do come off that pistol, in this case we have an empty rifle. So go ahead and reload that rifle, get that rifle gas back up, and look for more work. If you're done shooting and everything's good to go, then you can safe your rifle up and close the dust cover. A very bad habit that I see a lot of good shooters have is when they fire their pistol or rifle, as soon as they fire, they instantly throw it in the holster because they know the drill is over. If they're shooting a rifle and they're running a bill drill or something, as soon as they fire that 6th round, the rifle drops. And in my opinion, that is a very, very bad habit to get into. Of course, if you're a competition shooter and that's really your only interest, none of that matters because none of these targets are shooting back, or at least they haven't yet. But for me, I'm looking more in the category of being able to protect myself better, my wife, my family, my state, my country, whoever it is that might need to be protected. That's my #1 interest in these type of firearms, and that's why for me follow through is a really big deal. With all that said, and my little mini rant over about follow through, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do go out and give this drill a run, let me know your times. I'd love to hear them. If you have any other drills you would like to see me run, just drop them in the comments below. I'm always looking for a new challenge. Also, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I would highly appreciate that as well. If you want to contact me directly for any reason, that is the best place to do so. As always, thanks for watching. See y'all next time.